Hello Europe, welcome to a special edition of Cheap Show. It is our Eurovision on demand special of Cheap Show. I am Paul Gannon, and with me as always is the little hairy ball of anger who's feeling very poorly today, Eli Silverman.
Hello.
And joining us all the way from Essex is Ash Frith.
Hello there.
How are you doing, boys?
Oh, I'm good. Eli sounds really poorly.
I'm quite poorly, I'm sorry.
He's got Eurovision fever.
Yeah, I've got the fever heavy, and I've got a DJ tonight. And
oh, poor you.
Yeah.
Oh, so what we thought we'd do is to celebrate Eurovision, and by celebrate I mean tolerate Eurovision, we'd do a little Cheap Show special about some of the Eurovision songs that have appealed to us, or maybe not Eurovision, but Europop. I thought that first we've all picked our own tracks and things like that. Eli's led the way with a couple of his vinyl selections. So first of all, what are our opinions on Eurovision? I'll be honest, I think it's boring bollocks.
Yeah, so do I. I hate it. And also, when they have these parties now, don't they? Eurovision watching parties. It's
where they all get round and they all giggle because Estonia has got a singer who's got a cock on his head and he's singing a song about brown pants this year.
I would find it more appealing to be invited to a party where I compare the fibre content of my fecal, you know? In a big bucket.
That is a crazy party.
Do neither of you guys find it a little bit sexy?
Eurovision?
Well, it's a bit like porny, isn't it?
It's a bit like, you remember Eurotrash, the TV show?
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't sort of particularly rude, like, if you actually look at the content, but there was definitely something sexy about it, and I feel that about Eurovision.
Well, there were naked breasts. There were naked breasts in that programme.
Yeah, but I mean, it had sexual content, for sure, but I remember it being incredibly sexy as a sort of adolescent kid. And I feel like that with Eurovision, because a lot of European sort of traditional clothing is sexy, isn't it? Like, you look at a Bavarian maid's outfit, sexy. I
don't know if that's true, or just sort of a kind of distorted porn tinted glasses you're looking at the whole world through.
What is this porn that you speak of?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you could get anything. Like, it's like one of those old fashioned submarine guys with the big helmet.
Yeah.
What?
Yes. Oh, but no, you're more likely to get sort of a woolen jumpered sailor.
Yeah,
that's sexy.
Yeah, that could be sexy, yeah.
He's in a nice woolly jumper. He's from Sweden. He's got a big jumper on. I mean, I
don't think you've been watching Eurovision. By the sound of things, it looks like you've been watching like some kind of Irish chat show.
Oh, you are having a laugh. Have you not seen the video of the sort of Swiss maids, and they're doing things like churning butter, and they're just pumping up and down?
Oh, wow.
Is this the episode where we find out that you wanked to Eurovision?
What? Find out I do? I think it's
well known.
Good for the rest of the year. How many entries are there? 20?
Yeah.
Ooh.
But yeah, I think it is. I think he's right, Paul. It is a wank bank. It is a wank bank generator machine, isn't it, basically?
Once a year, topping up the bank for the rest of the year. Eurovision will see you through.
Yeah, and for people who don't know what Eurovision is, like for instance if you're listening in America, Eurovision is a yearly competition where songwriters from around Europe...
Sexy songwriters.
Sexy songwriters from around Europe write songs, and they're performed by bands, and then the countries politically judge which one's the best and decide to give that one the vote. And as we expect this year, thanks to Brexit, I would be very surprised if Britain gets any higher than 0 points the whole way through.
We're allowed in next year.
No, we'll have to have separate countries. And that just means, and it's another bad result of Brexit, Wales will win forever.
Yeah, that's true, because they can all sing, can't they?
Yeah, or they can...
Because this is what people forget about Eurovision. It's not the song performers themselves, it's the songwriters they're theoretically judging. So when people vote, they're voting for the quality of the song lyrics themselves. So when you hear Boom Banga Bang win...
Sexy. See, that's what I'm talking about. Boom Banga Bang is intrinsically sexy. You think about what that means.
Yeah.
Sexy.
Didn't the Cheeky Girls go on it as well?
I bet they did.
With Touch My Bum.
They did.
An ode to anal sex. Touch My Bum, you know, like.
I think the Eurovision is opening up now. I think you two, you've looked at it with closed eyes, and now I've said it's sexy. You're both seeing just how sexy it can be.
I'm literally touching myself as we speak.
No, well, that spoiled it.
Yeah, it has, totally. Come on, the tone was at such a high level, Paul. We're plummeting.
Plummeting. Pull up. Well, let's start then. Okay, let's start with the first choice. Eli, what is the first choice you've chosen as your Europop / Eurovision song?
Well, it's a bit of an anomaly, isn't it? Because this is Eurovision. That's the name of the song.
Yeah.
By Telex.
And was this nominated for a Eurovision? Was this entered into Eurovision?
It was. I think it was the Belgian entry in the year it came out in the 80s. So they are.
So let's listen to it, a little snippet of it right now. Okay, cool. So
it's got nice little synthy bits, you know.
I liked it. You know, it reminded me of, for some strange reason, Teletext.
Do you think that's just the name of the people who made it, or do you think...
hang on. No, you're right. They are called Telex, aren't they? The band. Maybe that's why I'm getting confused.
It's a bit shameless, isn't it? They're just like, we've cracked it. If we call the song Eurovision, it's bound to win, isn't it? It's like,
yeah, I don't think they did.
Calling your film Mr. Oscar or something. You know what I mean?
Do you think that if I gave you both a day, that you could have written that better? No. I honestly do. I think those guys, I don't want to say it, but I think they've got almost no musical talent whatsoever.
It could be. Like, it sounds like it was programmed by the songwriters, and then the singer, the performance is lackluster.
Yeah. Just some blokes talking over the top about random things.
Yeah, like satellite technology and motorways and stuff. It's a big crowd
pleaser. For the German market.
If you're aware of the Kraftwerk, what are they called? Kraftwerk.
No, you're right. It has got a kind of Kraftwerky thing going on, hasn't it?
Yeah, because they had Autobahn, obviously, Kraftwerk, which is
Kraftwerk after they had a serious head trauma.
Yeah, it's Kraftwerk after a lobotomy, basically.
There's just some men talking, and at one point they talk about changing the channel. Don't give them the up. Don't remind people. That's a very
European thing, isn't it? You know, you've got the technology here in the West to change the channel. There
is a message of togetherness. I do like that kind of thing about, you know, people coming together. I like that positivity about Eurovision. Yes. If there's anything to be said for it, it really is that it's incredibly positive.
It's a pro-Remain stance.
I would argue it's the opposite. I would say it's a show that pretends to bring everyone together, but actually it's just basically little mini world wars every year where every country tries to outsmart each other and vote politically so they don't win.
But Ash was talking about the song that we're meant to be discussing, not the actual competition, Paul. Yeah.
I do see what you're saying, Paul, because it is incredibly political, isn't it? Like, warring nations won't give each other points. Yeah. That is definitely the case.
It's crazy. I mean, I kind of liked the song. It was nice because it was it felt like if you'd asked my dad to make a Eurovision hit, this is what he would do.
Yeah, it has inspired me to make a Eurovision hit.
It's presumptuous. What are you going to call it? This is the best Eurovision song this year. It's like calling your daughter the Queen and then sort of going around, you know, entering her into royalty or something.
I've called it Best Eurovision, and I'm going to make it this evening. There you go.
All right, good. As an aside, has anyone ever heard the John Shuttleworth show, Euro Pigeon?
No, but I do love John Shuttleworth.
For those who don't know, John Shuttleworth is a comedy creation. He's a British comedian actor who plays a character called John Shuttleworth, who's like a northern working class pop singer. And that's kind of the joke, is that he wants to break into pop, but he's kind of really what's the word I'm looking for? He's so colloquial to kind of like his frame of references, or like
he did a song about his Austin ambassador.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Car.
But he did a one-off special called Euro Pigeon, and it was fantastic because what the whole premise was is that he had a song called Pigeons in Flight, and he wanted to enter it into Eurovision. And so it's like a kind of comedy documentary where he goes around trying to get this song officially properly into Eurovision, and he gives it to Michael Ball to try and sing as well, and their agents turn him down, and it's hilarious, but it's a really good comedy. If you get the chance, actually, when I put this up on the website, I'll put a link, if I can find it, to Euro Pigeon. It's really good. Pigeons in flight, I'm gonna see you tonight. It's really good.
I don't think Euro-Vision by Telex actually got anywhere.
No,
but I think they sold some singles, because I managed to pick one up in the local hipster supermarket round the corner.
Oh,
that's where I got my copy. Yeah.
How much did it cost you?
It was £1.
That's incredible.
It's probably the most that song made.
I'd love to know how much they made, because the people who made it, they are just some blokes they asked to read something off a piece of paper. Like, the guy who wrote it, he is the brains. There is no musical talent in the people who are singing, is there?
But you know what's also interesting as well is that sometimes bands form just for Eurovision, or they'll rename themselves just to enter Eurovision. So Telex might have actually been a guy called Tony Smith and his electronic group of funky monkeys, you know, and then they called themselves Telex for Eurovision.
Are you okay, Paul?
No.
What's going on with you now?
My imagination had a stroke then, I think.
I remember as a kid, sort of maybe an early teenager, thinking, why don't Oasis just enter Eurovision and they'd just definitely win?
Well, that's a good point.
But because why would they?
But that's the whole point. Eurovision has this whole credibility problem. So it's like, they're shit, they're quite sexy. But then about 3 hours in, you're like, no, this is actually really bad and it's annoying me. And you know what I mean? I'd rather be at a party watching a one man and his dog marathon. You know?
You don't have to go to a party, Eli.
No.
I'd like to go to a party where I was watching something.
Would you?
Like a sex party?
No.
You wouldn't want to go to a party where you could watch people have sex?
No, it'd be weird.
Yeah, I don't want to do that either.
No.
Well, then you're not coming to my next party then, are you, both of you?
No, I wouldn't.
Oh.
I've told you this before.
Right, it's
not
off.
coming.
All right, okay, so out of 5, what would you give it? Nil Points or 5?
I think it gets 3. I actually quite like the sort of electro-pop stylings on the synth in there. You know, it's a terrible song, but...
Ash, what do you think?
I think 3, definitely. I'm going 3 on that as well.
I might join you on 3 then. Okay, 3 it is. Right, okay, next track, Eli's choice again. Now, is this a Eurovision hit?
It is not. No, it is just Euro disco, in fact, Paul, because that is the only really European kind of music that I actually really like. This is Mission to Venus by Silver Convention.
Okay, let's have a listen to that little bit right now. Right, I really like that. I like a little bit of Euro disco, and that's perfect, I think.
It's got all of the aspects you're looking for. You know, the space theme. I'm always looking for Euro disco with a space theme. It's got some terrible lyric writing. The spaceship is called love. I mean, that's just like setting out your analogy there. Yeah. That's it. The spaceship is called love. So, in fact, we're just having a shag. We're not going to Venus.
I've got a similar thought on that. Like, for those songs, and a lot of Eurovision songs, they seem to be in English, and I'm not really sure why. And it's from people who have clearly got a very, very, very limited vocabulary in English, and so they just repeat sort of like 15 or 20 words over and over and over, or they just it's bad. Like, there's a bit where it says, you're on a mission to Venus, a trip you'll never forget. Why would they say that? Because nobody would go on a mission to Venus and forget it. It's such a weird...
Yeah, that's what I think is charming. I think that has that non-English speaking charm to it. And it has, a classic trope from disco in general, which is the sound of a lady having it off.
Oh, yeah.
It does. It really does.
It's not proper disco unless there's the sound of a lady or two ladies having it off.
Or playing tennis. I thought they were playing tennis.
Right. Okay, that's fair enough. That's legitimate, I'm sure. To me, it sounds like it's a song basically about a woman using a silver dildo.
The spaceship is called Love.
Yeah.
That's it. Perhaps it's a special edition called The Spaceship.
Yeah.
It could be. Oh my goodness, I need to re-listen to that. See? Sexy! Sexy again!
Mission to Venus, mission to vagina.
I'm sure. Yeah, no, you're right. And also what I like about it is it's got that kind of fast show spoof disco thing, like sexy baby, crazy baby, hot kind of thing going on, which I really like.
Some words we're going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do love it when people can't speak English. There's a sort of, I think it's like an African version of Purple Haze, and he's like, this guy is kissing me. Excuse me, who's this purple guy?
It's when you said that, what you just said, sexy baby, crazy baby. Hot. It's like literally, they are the words that they've written down. Right, what do English people say? Sexy, baby, crazy, baby.
But I tell you, if that came on in a discotheque in the 70s, I would be throwing shapes.
I can't tell the difference between that and proper good disco. That's the thing. Like, for me, it's all brilliant. Like, it's all just... I don't know how anyone could go, well, that's great, and something else isn't.
Eli, is this good disco?
It's cheesy, but the actual instrumentation and production is, to my mind, quite fine.
Yes.
Because this would be all real instruments, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
this is not electric.
They were pretty good. They were a pretty good band, basically. But it has that cheesy sort of kitsch feel that a lot of disco has. But some of the more deep Afro-American disco stuff is a bit more sort of soulful, genuinely soulful, and less cheesy, if you see what I mean.
Also, I think Sexy Baby is not something we should be promoting.
Not at all, no. But we'll move awkwardly on past that now you've brought it up, I reckon. Does Silver Connection have is a lot of their music like
Convention.
this, Eli? No,
is it
Connection.
Silver Connection? Is it Connection?
I don't know. No, it's Connection. Silver Connection. Is a lot of their
that's
music
embarrassing.
like this?
Did I say Convention?
No, I might. It doesn't matter.
It's Convention. It is
My
Convention.
God. Do you know what? It feels
convention.
like I'm asleep and I'm having this kind of dream. It's like I've got fever anyway.
That sounds like a lyric by Silver Connection, frankly.
Sorry, the picture for it also looks like they're trapped in a sheet of perspex, like Zod from Superman.
That'd be good, wouldn't it? If they were the baddie in a Superman film.
Yeah.
On roller skates.
Superman versus Silver Connection. Fucking hell.
Yeah, but it looks like they've confused a spaceship with what looks like a train window. And it's like watching two sexy ladies go, come and have some fun as the train pulls away and you know you're never going to touch it. What?
They had the big hit called Fly, Robin, Fly, and also some boogie-based numbers.
Who was that about? Which Robin? Robin who?
I don't know. It was weird. There's a reggae version that my friend has, which is really good.
All right, okay, so out of 5 then, how are we voting that? Personally, I'm going to go with 4.
I like 4. I like it.
I'm going 4 as well. This is boring. We're all agreeing so much.
I think there's a song coming up that will be rated quite low, and I think we all know what it is, but we'll get to that later. So let's go on to the next track, which is now, Eli, I believe, called 33rd Floor. Tell us a bit more about who sang this and what it is.
He's a bloke called Amadeo, and I believe he was living in Austria, but has some other kind of background. And it's sort of celebrating the modern world. He's sort of going on about he's having a party, and he's on the 33rd floor of a new skyscraper, obviously. It's like a penthouse thing. And he's just musing about how You can get from London to Paris in 3 hours.
Paris, 33 floor, Tower Gambetta, 11:33 night time. Right side, Mama, Pigalle, French can. Left side, Horizon, Pyramid Towers, Charles de Gaulle Airport.
A lot of these songs just descriptive based. Like the first one's about literally the logistics of Eurovision. The next one's about the planning of going into space, and this one is about, yes, let me show you what it's like on the 33rd floor of this building.
It's not about the planning of going to space.
It is.
They're going to space, and then she starts having it off in space. It's much more
You have to plan
visceral
that.
than that.
Gonna check the rocket booster, sexy baby.
Hot.
Got to do the checks in the logbook. Check.
What I liked about this song and the guy who sings it, because he is a interesting looking chap, is that if I went up to the 33rd floor and saw this guy singing, I would phone the police quickly.
I mean, imagine living on the 34th floor. It would drive you fucking bonkers, wouldn't it?
Yeah, Amadeo had it day and night, musing on the wonders of modern technology, you know.
I reckon it's not a sexy skyscraper there. I reckon it's in a flat in an
A
estate.
YMCA.
Yeah.
It's great, man. It's got a real atmosphere about it. And,
It's very funky.
It's extremely funky, yeah.
I really enjoyed it. And sexy.
Again, very sexy, yes.
This is quite the frothy podcast.
He's a joker. He's a player.
Oh,
He's a man that anyone would want to, emulate.
Do you know what he reminds me of? Or rather, who someone reminds me of him? Is it Harmar Superstar?
Yes.
It's that kind of feel to it. A deeply ugly man singing really quite good disco about being sexy.
So this is the mellow side. It's the B side of the single. The other side is much more of a sort of straight up dance number.
Have you played that when you've been DJing?
Yes.
And does it go down well?
Well, people aren't into this kind of deep, cheesy Euro disco. I've found. It goes over people's heads.
Oh, so no then. All right. Okay. Well, I liked it. I think he's an adorable chap. I want to pick him up and cuddle him and tell him the world's going to be all right.
London to Paris in 3 hours.
That's it as well. When they don't know English and they just put words they think might rhyme.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you think he got the lyrics from like an English to French handbook or something like that? Where it's...
Excuse me, the guy is purple. Purple guy. All in my head.
Where is the nearest hospital?
I have a soft finger. Sexy baby.
All right, okay, out of 5 then, I'm going to give that another 4, I reckon. I like that.
4 for me.
I'm going 5.
Yeah.
I don't see how, if we're doing if this is going to be about Europop,
Yeah.
I don't see how that can be bettered. And I mean that.
I have to agree with you, Ash. It's a great tune.
It is. And you can also make love to it.
It's a real sort of chill out tune. It's like at the after party.
Yeah.
Drop that.
You're just coming down off the cocaine.
Have a martini.
Yeah. Having a couple of spliffs as you.
What's got into you, Paul? We don't want to take your drugs or come to your sex party.
Well, you're not coming now. I'll have my sex
I'm
party
not
all by
coming now.
myself, won't I?
If it's just a drugs party and you can go and have sex in the other room, Paul, I don't have to watch, then I might be up for it.
All right. I make a lot of noise, and it's frightening.
You sound like a woman on a spaceship to Venus.
No. When I have sex, it sounds like foxes fucking.
Just screaming and shitting.
Yeah. But it's when foxes get territorial that it's the worst one. No, foxes having sex is one thing, but it's when they get territorial. They do outside the House of Pickles here. I heard them last night. They go like that.
Yeah, and you can speak Fox, can't you? So what were they saying?
They're just saying, get out, I've pissed here. You know?
To you?
No, to other foxes.
Oh.
And other wildlife.
I think that might not be Foxy's, Eli. I think that might be the Clanker Man.
Yeah, could be.
Eli, what do you give it then?
I'm going to go for a 5 there. I think it's going to be my favourite, yeah.
Okay, good. So far, that's the highest ranking so far. Now, the next one, I didn't expect you to pick. Katrina and the Waves. What's it called again? Love Shine a Light or something?
Yes. Now, yes, Paul.
Why pick this?
Well, to be honest, I was quite confused about what the parameters of my choice of records were going to be. And I thought you wanted me to pick actual Eurovision, seeing as this is a Eurovision special. What I've ended up picking, of course, is just a few of my favourite Euro disco things that have fuck all to do with Eurovision.
No, but that's fine. That's fine.
I picked this because it just occurred to me. This is the last time that the UK won, isn't it?
Yeah, 1997. So we haven't won in 20 years. Let's have a little listen to the clip of it right now.
Light up the magic in every little part. Let our love shine a light in every corner of our hearts. Love shine a light in every corner of my dreams. Let the love light carry, let the love light carry like the mighty river flowing from the stream. Let our love shine a light in every corner of my dream. And we're all gonna shine a light together. All shine a light to light the way. Brothers and sisters in every little part. Let our love shine a light in every corner of our hearts.
Right, you see, the problem I have with this song is that it screams awards bait. It's one of those songs written to be a winner because it's inspirational and it's a ballad and it's all about, like I was reading the YouTube comments actually for this and someone wrote underneath, this song reminded me of my cat died. Of when my cat died, sorry.
It's sexy as well, though, isn't it?
What, cat's dying?
No, it's not sexy, Ash. It's not, is it?
Love shine a light. Sometimes you have to shine a light. It's much better with a light on.
If it was called Love Shine a Fleshlight, then yeah.
If it was from, what were they called? Silver Convention. They'd have literally said that.
Yeah, they would have. But, okay, so
The
you
fleshlight is called love.
I'm on a 3-speed destination to get my orgasm to elation.
Oh, no. I'm fevered.
Poor Eli.
You know what? Katrina and the Waves has a special part in my mind, and I remember loving this song and Eurovision. That's probably the last time I watched Eurovision properly.
Yeah.
And that's because they did the advert for the Amiga 500. Like the music, Walking on Sunshine was on the TV advert for the Amiga, and I was a big Amiga fan.
Oh.
So Katrina and the Waves, when they did this song, I was like, well, it's going to be good because I don't think I knew how advertising worked, but I basically thought they were big fans of Amigas. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I always
Well, they
thought.
probably are big fans because they got a massive pay.
I bet they did back in the day as well.
No, but that's it. Walking on Sunshine was a legitimate pop record in Britain,
Yes,
wasn't it? It was
that was
number
their
one.
big hit, yeah.
And that was like in the 80s, right?
I want to say 86 or 87 off the top of my head. I'm not quite
Yeah,
sure,
I think
but yeah.
so, yeah. But that was huge. It was one of those ubiquitous records. That
And it's
was
always
everywhere,
on the
wasn't it?
radio in the summer. Whenever the weather gets a little bit good, DJs bang this out.
Yes. And Katrina's from America, isn't she?
She is,
Yeah.
but she lives in the UK and she used to have a radio show on Radio 1 or 2, I believe, for a while as well. She's very much been anglicised, like, what's his name, Huey from Fun Loving Criminals.
And Gina G.
Gina G. Oh, ooh, just a little bit.
Australian she was.
Just a little bit more.
Do you know what? Did you know there's a Wurzels cover of that song as well, which suited it perfectly? Because, you know, the song's called Ooh Ah, just a little bit. It's like, ooh ah, just a little bit. Ooh ah, a little bit more.
I love it. I love that song. Ooh ah, just a little bit. I love it.
Well, okay.
But what is it about?
Not about anything.
She just wants a little bit. I'll explain it to you, Ash. She wants just a little bit.
Just the tip.
Just a little bit more. So a little bit, but then that was too small, the first bit, and maybe just a little bit more.
So basically, it's a song about making love to Eli.
Oh,
The thing is, that song in itself is not bad. It's just trite. It just screams.
Yeah.
We're trying too hard to win. But cynical. In all fairness,
it's a cynically written song, really.
Yeah, aspirational bollocks. Yeah, and a lot of people, it makes sad. They cried when it won, apparently. But yeah, 20 years without a win.
And it looks like we'll never win again. Well, not as a United Kingdom.
No.
But, you know, sales of Amiga through the roof.
And that's what you need to take away from all this. Right, okay, in that case, what would we rate that? I'm going to have to go ahead and say 2.
2 for me.
Yep, 2. It's a poor effort from a good band.
Okay, so I think the next choice now is mine, I believe.
Oh.
This is from a band called Rufus, and it's called The 80s Coming Back. Here's a little clip of it now. Right, so that was Rufus 80s Coming Back. And the reason I picked this is because even though it's not a good Eurovision song, that's why I picked it. Because it's too good for Eurovision. It's just a proper pop hit. And because I'm a big fan of Ben Folds, it has a very Ben Folds 5 feel to it. You know, it's got the piano and the strings and everything.
Yeah.
If I was a Ben Folds fan,
Yeah.
I would say that what they've done is shit on Ben Folds
Thank
and
you.
smeared it in.
Yes,
I
Ash.
think-
Yes. It's sort of basically they're trying to build it again. It's almost as cynical as the Katrina and the Waves one. They're trying to build all of the sort of aspects are there, but there's no actual sort of intention or heart behind it.
Well,
it's
you see,
like
my complaint would be...
do you know that? But what's that band? Do you know who it sounds like they're ripping off? What's that band?
Ben Folds 5?
No,
There is a Ben Folds 5 element
Ben Folds
to it.
4.
There is. but it's more. What was that band that? the
You mean like
Hootenanny guy?
Supertramp, or you're on about...
No,
Oh, Squeeze.
Squeeze. Yeah.
I guess Squeeze-esque.
There's a very big squeeze thing going on there. There's a massive squeeze overload going on.
To me, it's just a very good piano rock song that just doesn't fit Eurovision. So I was kind of surprised it even got into the
They're
the final.
clearly the only band from Estonia, and they got to do like they look like a band. They're clearly all together as a band.
Yeah.
There's a bit where he tries to reach a high note towards the end, and he puts his hand up in the air as if he's physically trying to reach the note, and he's getting nowhere near reaching that note as well. There's a bit I don't know whether you heard any of the words, but it's again one of those things where it's just badly sort of translated.
Oh, no,
It
you're
says,
right there.
Those with a double D won't help you through the night.
Yeah. Because the song is basically something to do with lamenting 80s styles coming back, right? But then there's like the lyric in there, something to the effect of, a warm cup of tea won't help you. And I'm like, no, you're right. That doesn't really work for anyone. Oh, I've lost my leg. You just need a cup of tea.
I'm going to write a Eurovision song about tea.
Yeah, that would work. That would bring everyone together, Ash.
It'd
Tea-
be very English. It'd be typically English. It'd start with the national anthem,
Yeah.
a man in a bowler hat with a Union Jack waistcoat, and then he'd tear it off, and he's wearing spangly red pants, and he's singing, "A cup of tea, the Queen, the Houses of Parliament.
I think the lyrics need work, but, I'm liking the opening, for sure.
Yeah. Inherent racism.
So you're basically both saying what we need to do is have a man strip off into Union Jack underpants and singing about tea.
Yeah.
It's sexy. I know.
I don't know how many times I've got
I
to
want you to
say
say it
Paul.
less, Ash. I want you to say it less.
It's got to be sexy, Paul, and then he could ejaculate onto a map of the EU. As the
After he's wiped
climax
his arse on
of
it.
the
Yeah,
song,
it's like the opening titles to Dad's Army. Instead of the map of Nazi Germany swarming towards Britain, you just tilt the sperm down towards the UK. And it dribbles.
And also he could pull a folded up Union Jack out of his arse.
Oh, like a magician does,
Yes,
like an endless flag.
An endless row of them, yeah.
We're talking about what makes Britain great.
Yeah, well, I'm not a big fan of Britain right now. We're not getting into that here.
No, God, no. I hope we lose Eurovision because of it.
We shouldn't be allowed in next year.
What's our entry? Have you seen our entry?
No, I've not seen it. I don't know it. All I know is that...
Why are we doing a Eurovision? We must be the least well-researched.
Eli, do not pull at that thread.
This is the worst researched podcast in the history of all podcasts.
Eli's just woken up after 4 years of doing the podcast.
He's become sentient.
What
the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, we knew it would happen eventually.
So, no one knows who the...
No. And I'll be honest with you. Don't give a... fuck.
No, neither do I.
It's not as fun as it used to be.
Sexy fuck. Baby fuck.
It's just not as fun as it used to be, Eurovision. It's just not.
Foxy Baby.
Foxy baby.
Doesn't work, does it? And so people accept Sexy
No,
Baby,
Foxy
don't they?
Baby was a
But
Jimi
Foxy
Hendrix
Baby.
song, wasn't it? Foxy.
No, it was
Oh,
Foxy
lady.
Foxy Lady. You're as bad
So
as him.
Foxy Babies.
Excuse me,
No,
Purple's haze.
Foxy Babies, the Pete Townsend version.
Ooh, bit political.
All right then, what would you rate that out of 5? I'm going to go 4 because I really like it.
Okay, I have to say 2. I felt the lead singer was really bad.
He was bad. I like the way his shirt was untucked and he wore a red tie, like
Yeah,
he thought
God.
he was Billy Joe from Green Day.
Yeah.
It was awful.
All right.
It's a
What?
it's a 1.
Oh, it's a 1. Oh dear, me and you just don't get on with our taste, do we, at all?
Although, you know what? If it was a good song, for me, it'd be great. But it's not Eurovision.
No, it's not. It's
It
not.
doesn't arouse anything in my loins.
Although, saying that, Ash, what's your next choice?
Well, something aroused something in my loins. In 1991, a little-known beauty called Samantha Janus, she burst onto the scene
Yeah.
with this little beauty.
Let's play a little clip of it now.
Half the world is hungry just for being born, and every day is a compromise for a grain of corn. And half the world have too much; they're only hungry as their greed. Through politics and ignorance, half the world's in need. A message to your heart, it's alright. Say a little prayer and sleep tonight. Oh, tomorrow you'll still be in paradise. Oh, message to your heart, walk on by. Do you hear the voice of conscience cry?
So, Ash, that song was called Message to Your Heart, From Your Heart?
In my heart.
In.
No, it's a message to your heart.
Message to Your Heart. And, if you don't mind me saying so, it's fucking appalling.
That's appalling.
Oh, it's crippling, isn't it? It's so terrible.
Yeah.
It gets me somewhere in my soul how bad it is.
It's got nothing. There's no musical, quality. There's no dance moves. There's no.
No.
There is a little bit of choreography on
Yeah.
one of the. It
fails.
so poor.
Very poor. And the thing is, if we were complaining about Katrina and the Waves being a bit cynical, then this is more cynical, I think. This is so designed to be one of those fucking miserable, dreary, power ballad, message in a bottle fucking songs that just makes you want to fucking take a hot spoon and scoop out your anus and feed it to yourself.
What do you mean, message in a bottle by the Police?
No, I mean, in
That's
terms
like a
of...
reggae rock tune.
No, I know, I'm talking about the idea of putting a message in a bottle. It's a message song.
Oh, okay.
It is so poor. What they did was they took, like, it's difficult. Like, let's just talk about aesthetically. She at the time, I don't want to bring it down to such simple things, but Samantha Janus was, at the time, one of the most beautiful women. For about 5 or 6 years, she was the epitome of beauty
She was
in England.
in Still...
Was she in that sitcom at the time?
Yeah, what was that sitcom called? Like
Game On.
Game On,
Game On, yeah.
And she was incredible. She was funny, she was sexy, she was beautiful. And they basically knew that. I mean, this must be before Game On, I should imagine.
I don't know.
She was still beautiful, and they used her because of that. Her voice sounds like the Foxes fucking in Eli's backyard. It is so bad that somebody... Like, imagine going, who should we get to sing the song? Well, let's get a beautiful woman. Well, should they be able to sing? No. Like, that happened. That meeting happened.
Oh, she got nice tits. Put her on stage.
She is... It offends me that this was released.
Yeah, she's no singer or dancer.
But did you? So the year before, one of her backing singers that's in all of the videos
blew her brains
she's in
out.
the middle. She's in the middle.
Oh, okay.
She, I think, was the United Kingdom's entry the year before.
Oh God!
In 1990.
What's she doing backing singing for Samantha Janus then?
Well, I think the level of ability probably forced about there. But she's clearly got her hooks in. But the guy who wrote this song, he wrote 24 of the UK's Eurovision entries. He has written 24 of them.
He needs to fucking stop it.
He needs to be stopped
he's obviously
by
on
force.
some sort of retainer. His wife, I've got a feeling his wife is that woman that sings, because I know that his wife has sung 2 of the Eurovision entries that he's written. So it wouldn't surprise me if she was both the singer of the previous year and a backing singer in this one.
And
but
his
imagine
wife,
that as well. You go, I've written another song for my wife. No, we're not going to give it to your wife. We're going to pick someone more attractive. That's what they've done. That's basically what they've done.
We're going to put your wife right at the back of the stage. Right at the back.
That's what they've done. That is what they've done.
Yeah. Oh my God. So
It's a
I've written
shame.
this song for Eurovision. It's a guaranteed hit. I want my wife in it. No. Go on. No. But she won't touch it.
Bucks Fizz, they were on Eurovision as well, weren't they?
And they won.
See, this is what I mean. They're horrible.
But they won because they built in a costume change into the middle of their fucking song. That was it.
That's what I'm talking about. The UK guy takes off his waistcoat, spangly red pants.
It's a callback to Bucks Fizz. Yeah, he whips off his trousers and he's got a big bulging Union Jack dick.
Oh.
But, like Bucks Fizz have just reformed, haven't they? So why on earth wouldn't they have leapt on that and had Bucks Fizz doing our entry this year?
No, you're confusing with Bananarama. And yet...
Bananarama have just reformed.
Yeah,
why on earth would they jump on that and get them to do our entry?
Bananarama never went on Eurovision. They're way too classy.
But they should. I reckon they would do something good. Except these days they just make them do another fucking power ballad again. I want pop. I want fun. I want funk. I want dancing. I want joy.
Yeah. Yeah. At least during the disco era, there was a bit of a groove.
Yeah, that's what I want. So anyway, I'm going to give this 0 because it was painful to watch, painful to listen to, and painful to talk about.
For the same reason, I'm going to give it 1. But
yeah, I think Paul, you can't give 0. That's like
you can't
like
nil point. Nil point.
Without wanting to be crude, I'm going to give Samantha Janus 1.
Hey, oh. Yeah, she puts the anus in Janus.
She did in this song. She really did.
Yeah, 1 for me. 1 for me.
All right. Okay. So the last song I think is the absolute worst. And I'm so proud because I didn't know this existed until I went looking for it. But it was a recent track and it's called Dustin the... What's it called? Dustin the Turkey. Here's a little clip of it now.
Right. Oh my god.
Isn't it amazing?
Woo! Oh yeah. Oh, that's fantastic.
Isn't it good? I mean, it's awful, but it's good. Because, right, okay, so at this point, I think, in Eurovision history, Ireland had won it quite a few times, to the point where it became a bit of a joke.
Yeah, they did win a lot,
Yeah.
didn't they?
And I think this was Ireland saying, we can't be fucked anymore. And sabotage.
Please stop.
Again, on the
Yeah.
YouTube comments underneath the video for this song, someone wrote, "Go home, Ireland, you're drunk." And the thing is, so I did the research on this, and Dustin the Turkey is a puppet on a TV show in Ireland. In fact, it started out with Zig
Right.
and Zag. You remember Zig and Zag?
Yeah.
So why wasn't Zig and Zag our
Well,
entry?
because-
Yeah.
Because they had number
They
one.
did. They had
They had-
number one with Hands Up and Them Girls, Them Girls.
Which was
Yeah.
pure dancehall crossover puppet show madness.
Yeah.
Was that them? Them girls, they all love me.
They
Yes.
all love me. Them girls, them girls.
That
Them
was
girls,
Zig and
yeah.
Zag.
That was Zig and Zag. No, at the time, you just thought, oh, this is all a load of bollocks, didn't you? But, looking back,
I really like Zig and Zag
crazy,
songs.
crazy days.
Who was behind Zig and Zag? And I don't mean physically.
I can't remember their names. I'm looking into it now. Hang on, Zig and Zag.
Do you mean like actually now, or do you mean you're doing some correspondence?
They were a puppet duo
the last few weeks.
performed by Nick O'Hara and Kieran Morrison, and they
Oh, they sound Irish.
Yeah, they
don't
started out on RTE's television late night show with Dustin the Turkey, and then they went on to do famously The Big Breakfast, the morning show with Chris Evans and such. And Dustin the Turkey, I think, is the best and the very worst Eurovision song ever, because it's an awful song, but it's fun, and also it's them obviously sticking a big, massive finger up to Eurovision and saying, this is all shit, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
How do you feel about him making fun of Terry Wogan's wig?
Well, you know,
I think Terry could take it.
I think he could take it.
You know,
By this time in the show,
Yeah.
Terry was always pissed. He got slowly pissed as he was doing the commentary throughout the show, until at the end he was like, fuck you now.
I'm so naive to that. I never realised that ever, that was happening.
Yeah.
I mean, poor guy. Terry. I think he was being genuine when he said, "My God, it was tedious."
Yeah.
Because it is tedious and awful.
Because I think you need someone like Terry Wogan to offset the fucking, the cheesiness of Eurovision and the self-pompous importance of it all, you know? And here's Wogan going,
got to cut through the cheese. You got to have a cheese knife presenter. He cuts the cheese.
and Wogan often cut the cheese.
There is one thing about Dustin, though. The key thing. Sexy.
Well, this wasn't a very sexy song. I mean, it did have an opera singer at the front. So, you got a woman dressed up in silver singing opera next to a talking, dancing turkey. And I think you've reached peak Eurovision at that point.
You've got people in spangly pants, like I suggested
Yes.
you should have.
That's
So,
a win.
I don't know what more.
So,
They've got Irish flags.
but
But
that's it. But they just
Yeah.
don't give a fuck. I've never known a song enter Eurovision with such a we don't fucking care attitude. And I kind of admire it.
It almost has the air of like a KLF on the Top of the Pop sort of vibe, doesn't
but
it?
it's got
almost?
that.
it's got Top of the Pops theme tune.
Well, it's
vibe.
got that 90s
Yeah.
dance vibe, that kind of safe pop dance music.
Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
Slutty baby.
Slutty baby.
Well, I'm just running with what babies. Why was baby sexies?
Can we not go down this avenue,
sexy.
please, at all? I've never
We're
been
not going
so
down
upset.
the baby avenue.
Oh,
Here are the lyrics to it, okay? Drag acts and bad acts and Terry Wogan's wig. Mad acts and sad acts. It was Johnny Logan's gig. What was Johnny Logan? Was he an Irish dude who, I don't know. Gobble gobble, yeah. Hello ABBA, hello Bono, hello Helsinki.
Sexy.
Holla
Gobble.
Prague. Hello Sailor, Sailor V. Auf Wiedersehen.
ABBA. That's a good point. Did they ever win it?
No, they didn't. I don't think. Oh, no. They did Waterloo, wasn't it? That was their big hit, but I can't
That was a
remember if it
Eurovision
was.
song. See, back in those days, Eurovision songs could cross over and be huge pop hits, but these days,
Did you say huge poppets?
no.
Also, what you got to remember is there were a lot more name singers going on. You had Cliff Richard, because everyone thought Cliff Richard won for Celebration. Not Celebration. What's the song called? Congratulations. But
Yes.
he never did. It came second, but everyone thought
Oh, did
he
it?
won.
I bet he hates that.
Yeah.
I bet he doesn't like to be reminded of that.
Yeah, and the fact that he's in love with the vicar. But, all these little things.
I bet he gets sent out of the vicarage if you mention congratulations coming second.
I don't understand that reference.
What would we vote Dustin the Turkey for at the end? I'm going to give it 5 because I just like its moxie.
I'll give it 3. It made me laugh.
I am really torn between giving it a 5 and a 1, or nil. I find it very, very difficult to decide whether it is it is perfect Eurovision or it's an abomination. I think it's perfect Eurovision.
Yeah. So what are you going to give it a point
5.
for then?
Give it a 5.
5.
Giving it a 5.
5 from me. Eli, you're going to go with a 2.
3.
3. All right, okay, so there we go. I think our big winners there were Dustin the Turkey and Amadeo, I think.
Yes.
Yes, they were our big winners there. And just to end on, I think the most awful crime Eurovision has ever done, the worst thing it's ever produced, was Michael Flatley's fucking Riverdance. And I think that alone is why Eurovision should be, put in the bin.
Did they sing?
No, they did the Riverdance. That was the first time anyone saw Irish people move their feet in unison.
What, was it on Eurovision?
Yeah, because when Ireland won, they had like the halftime show, didn't they, when they were doing the voting thing? And so Michael Flatley came on and was like, diddly, 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 did his Lord of the Dance thing.
Racist.
With everyone's moving their feet while their bodies
So
don't move.
racist.
What? I'm not racist. That's what the music went like. It went diddly, diddly, diddly.
I think we should do a song called Brexit. Eat your Brexit.
Oh,
How about that? Eat your Brexit.
yeah.
It could be called Brexit, Lunch and Dinner, and it could be, is it Colin Farrell, the guy in his sex tape that said that?
No, Nigel Farage singing Bed and Brexit, a song about staying in a shitty bed and breakfast, and then...
And he's the
Where
landlord.
they'd kicked out a couple for being homosexual.
Yeah. It could be a little story.
Yeah.
Get out, you queers, I'm having a beer.
And Katie Hopkins comes in and says something appalling, and then Dustin the Turkey flies in at the end and fucking pecks her eyes out.
Yeah.
Shits on them.
So there you go. And I think that will do it for our...
Really?
Yeah, I think that'll fucking do for our
We
cheap
should
show.
mention the Patreon.
I'm going to do that now, but thank you for remembering, Eli. So, if you enjoy what we do on Cheap Show, help us out. If you start up a Patreon page, if you go to patreon.com/cheap show, you can see all the rewards we've got going there. Even if you give just $1, that goes a little way
I'll
towards
do
keeping...
something for you.
Eli, well,
I'll do something for you personally. Is this what we do, Paul? We say, I'll personally help you.
No,
with something.
I am not sending people. I'm not sending you around to someone's house to give them a hand job because they gave
I'll
us
come
$1.
round and personally help out.
That's creepy as fuck, mate. Right, the point being is
Ash,
that if you... Shut up! I'm trying to do the
help.
shop. I'm trying to do the shop.
I'm not giving anyone a hand job.
Right. Go to patreon.com/cheap show. There are lots of tiers there, so you can give us $1 or you can give us a couple of dollars. Either way, no matter what you donate, we are very thankful for it. We really appreciate it. It helps keep the lights on. And there are lots and lots of lovely rewards and tiers for you. And we'll be announcing and reading out the names of people who have helped us along the way to say thank you. So get involved in that. Look into it. Hopefully, you'll help us out at Cheap Show. You can email us at thecheapshow@gmail.com. Follow us on Twitter at thecheapshowpod, and get involved with us on Facebook and our website as well. If you go to our website and listen to this podcast, you can see the videos of all the songs we've talked about today on our dedicated page, thecheapshow.co.uk. That's it. Ash and Eli, do you want to say anything?
It's weird, isn't it? Called the show Cheap Show, and then we ask for money. It's making it less cheap, isn't it?
I think it makes you both more cheap.
I think so.
All right, that's good. Yeah, that's good. That's another way of looking at it. Yeah.
More cheap.
More
cheap, sexy baby, cheapy baby.
Right. You can follow Ash on Twitter at Ash Frith and all his hateful views.
Please do. God, please do follow me on Twitter. I need it so bad, like mother's milk.
Haven't we got a live show coming up as well, Paul, that people might want to hear about?
Yes, we're actually coming up. I'll mention it now, actually, because one of these weird
Yes,
things, when you
why
mention it in
not?
a podcast and people listen to it years or months later, they're like, oh, I don't give a fuck.
Well, it's coming out this Friday. This is out this Friday, isn't
This
it?
is out this Friday. Well, the Friday that we recorded, but basically we're going to be at MCM Comic Con in London on the 26th, which is Friday of May, and we'll be there on the VidFest stage. Come along, bring some tat along.
26th of Friday.
Shut the fuck up. You can't let it go. Friday the 26th of May. at the Excel Centre, MCN Comic Con. If you go to MCN Comic Con, look at their website, you'll find details there. On the FidFest stage, our special guest is Ash Frith. Ooh.
Yay!
Hello.
And
again.
Mr. Tom Bell, comedian and actor. Bring lots of goodies that we can have a look at. We're going to play some games.
Bring gifts. Bring me a gift. Someone bring me a gift.
I'll bring you one, Ash. I'll bring you. I'm looking at. I've got a shelf in here full of stuff. It's groaning with possible gifts for you.
Right, well, this half-hour podcast has become an hour, so I want to finish it now. So say goodbye.
All right, bye, everybody.
Bye.
Sexy baby, foxy baby, goodbye.
Hot.
Sexy baby, funky baby, foxy baby, yeah, baby. Foxy baby, you're a baby, foxy baby, that's a sexy baby. Why's your baby so sexy? That's one sexy baby.